So today's video is on Success Club and why it's a non-negotiable, and some of my tips on how I have gotten there every month. So been a coach for 5 years. I did not make Success Club my first month, made it my second, and did not make it my third month. But from that point on, I have not missed a month. Now there was 1 year where I chose to get myself 10 months and my husband 9 months so that I earned 2 Success Club trips. That was sorry if this gets long-winded, but one of my goals, when you dream big, when you first become a coach and you make all these crazy goals that you think you can never, achieve. One of them was to take my family, my mom specifically, to Disney World. When I was in junior high, we went to Disneyland, and that was the happiest I'd ever seen her. So one of my goals was to take my mom and my niece and nephew to Disney World. Had no clue, I thought I'd have to make enough money with Beachbody to be able to do that. And then here comes the Success Club trip, and I earned 2 trips that year, and I was able to take my mom and my dad and my niece and my nephew and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, my brother and sister-in-law, sorry. And so it's crazy how when you put your goals out there and you put what you want out there, how you achieve those, and sometimes not in the way that you expect to achieve them, but they all come true. And so thank you, Beachbody. So that's the side note. But anyway, so I have not missed a month of Success Club besides my first and third months in this company. So it is a non-negotiable. And at the time when I signed up, I did not have a sponsoring coach. She was a discount coach. It was my yoga teacher that introduced me to this business. So I didn't even know how to get to Emerald. I didn't know anything, basically. Dug into the back office, and that's how I learned stuff. So another little tip there, dig into the back office. Everything you need is there. You don't need yes, reach out to your coach. Yes, they are valuable, but don't depend on them for your success. Everything you need is there. So this is where, and that's one of the reasons why I'm successful, I think, is because I'm just consistent. Like I said, every single month, Success Club 5 or higher, it's got to be a non-negotiable for you. So what are some of my tips? This was kind of hard for me because after doing this for 5 years, you need variety. You need to continue to enjoy and kind of have to reinvent yourself. So I do a lot of different things, and even some of the things I did back in the beginning, I'm now going back and doing again. And so some of my tips for hitting Success Club every month, I do always run a challenge group, but when I started, we didn't have challenge groups. We didn't have challenge packs. So I used to do home parties, and I've actually gotten back into doing home parties again. And then making call to action posts, obviously. Events, I do events. I don't do this every month. I probably do one every 2 to 3, sometimes 4 months, every 4 months maybe. Will I create an event, invite a few people, and then follow up and message each of those people individually. I'm always inviting though through private messaging or on the phone. And if you watch my previous messages, I was talking about getting out of your comfort zone, and that's a part of it. So if you hide behind Facebook, and you're comfortable there and you're getting, I made it to 5-star hiding behind Facebook messaging. But then I picked up the phone and got in my comfort zone a little bit more, and my business exploded again. Like my business has taken off in so many different levels at different times, and it's just always taking a step out of your comfort zone. So I'm not saying do all these things, but once you get comfortable with one of them, you may want to push yourself out of your comfort zone and try something new. It's also kind of rejuvenating. It challenges you. It builds your confidence. So also fit clubs. When I started, I did fit clubs, and I go in and out of doing fit clubs as well. So some of my tips, or some of the ways that I have hit Success Club every month, is challenge groups. And I do my challenge groups very different ways. Variety again. Sometimes I do big groups, small groups, co-rowing them with other people. Sometimes mixed groups, sometimes program specific. Have fun with it. And so challenge groups, making call to action posts, events, inviting through private message and the phone, and then home parties and fit clubs as well. So I know that was kind of a lot and a lot of variety. I wouldn't expect anybody to do all those things, but I would expect you to kind of add on and have fun with it. So I hope that helped you guys. Bye.